So I saw therapist Dave on TikTok the other day, and he was talking about the rules of 3. At least every 3 days, check in with your partner. At least every 3 weeks, have date night. No kids. No talking about kids in the schedule. Every 3 months, 1 night away in a hotel room. And then every 3 years, a week-long vacation without the kids. And what are your thoughts on that?
A couple of those feel a little long stretches.
Actually, high five. So, but when you look at it overall, if every couple did that, we would have so much better. We'd have a lower divorce rate and better relationships. So,
Agreed.
yes. So when I saw that, I'm like, I've always advocated twice every other week date night, ideally weekly, the studies show. But the reality is, at certain stages of life, it's not always practical.
Right.
And I see a lot of men making excuses instead of making things happen. Well, we can't get a babysitter. She won't let us get a babysitter. Get the babysitter. Oh, we live in a rural area. It's hard to find. You know what? First of all, stop with your whiny bullshit excuses. Make it happen.
There's always a way.
There's always a way.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen people where they trade childcare.
Right.
If you belong to a church, a lot of them have babysitters there, or kids that have gone through the babysitting programs. I think the Red Cross even has a data bank.
Red Cross,
and there's apps to find people.
Right.
And I had somebody go, well, it's expensive. Yeah, because it's worth it.
Yeah.
What's your marriage worth? Trust me, divorce is more expensive. So I talk about weekends away a couple times a year. I like to say 2 vacations, 1 with the kids, 1 without. Again, it depends on your abilities. And it doesn't have to be fancy. Now, we are on our way to Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
This is about, we've always done the Labor Day getaway.
Right.
And there's been another getaway typically. But I told you I want to have an extra 1 or 2 getaways, just you and I. And so this is. We're going to go see a great concert. We are going to check out a museum as my guess. Bounce around.
He's always amazing at finding excellent restaurants. So that's always
I've already got a breakfast place picked out. I've got a handful of restaurants that have made the cut. And then when I get there, it's always easier to search because you get all of them pop up. And I have a rule of the ratings, you know. We don't go below 4 point something, you know. And so, guys, every 3 months, a night in the hotel or a weekend away is how I would change therapist Dave's advice. And again, it's not about spending a fortune. It's getting away, just all of you. Now, there is a phenomenon called hotel sex.
Yes.
And men, there's a reason it's a lot more fun in a hotel. How much cleaning do you have to do in the hotel?
Don't have to. Don't have to worry about all the details that I'm always worrying about.
Yeah, so women do the diffuse awareness.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was like, multitasking popped into my head. And like, they think they can, but they can't. But the diffuse awareness is, there's always something in their head, on their mind.
Yeah.
Is the door locked? Can the kids hear us? I still have laundry to do. I need this to do. When you're in a hotel, there's none of that.
Right.
When you're in a hotel, there is, I don't even have to make the bed. We're going to be in an Airbnb. We don't even have to make the bed. Right when we go to leave, there might be, oh yeah, don't leave a bunch of trash in there or something. That's fine. But other than that, you know, you get to relax, and it's just the 2 of us.
But I mean, not only is the hotel sex a great thing, but when you get away, you're recharging yourself.
Yep.
And you're more able to kind of come back and have a fresh start and a fresh perspective on the day-to-day things.
And people will say, well, we got kids, it's just hard to do, we can't. I would argue you need to do it even more than.
Yeah, no, I think so.
So, once a quarter, either a night in a hotel for boom chicka boom boom, or a weekend away, And plan some activities, guys. We're heading into the best season of the year, spring. We're going to be heading into summer. There's all sorts of free stuff if money's an issue. But figure out how to make it happen and start twice a month, date nights. Twice a month out with your buddies. Once a quarter, a night out overnight with her or a weekend away. These is every 3 years, the vacation. And depending on how big you go, yes. But you don't have to take your kids on every vacation.
And every vacation doesn't have to be like break the bank expensive.
No. And if you do have a vacation with the kids, if you're doing it with and there's family there, get them to watch the kids one night.
Yeah.
Get some you time.
There was one time that I went away with like family and extended family, and all of the adults we did a round robin of childcare for each night that we were there. And so that was kind of nice, you know?
Yeah, no, and everyone wins.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, keep that in mind. You can't overlook this stuff. It's required. Talk to you later.